Good morning. I believe it's 10 o'clock. It's time to have some fun. It's been so long since I've done this, I'm not even sure I know how to do this anymore. A month-long vacation is a long time, for sure. Okay, I'm waiting for some comments to see. I hope that I am transmitting well and audible is good. So while I'm waiting for some comments to pop up, I want to say Happy New Year to you all. I hope that your holiday season was just full of wonderful memories and special family time. There we go. We got somebody there. Good morning, Mary Ann. How are you, my dear? It's nice to see you on here. Yes, Happy New Year to you. So, like I was saying, it's been so long since I've been on here, I'm not even sure I know how to operate this machinery. So, we're just kind of bear with me today, okay? Because we'll probably be stumbling along. And I've lost my script, so we're going total by memory. And that's a scary thing. So, anyhow, um, gosh, I'm not sure where to start this morning other than I'm going to turn my camera down because I've got, oh my gosh, there is so much going on. There's so much that's about to come to an end. It's kind of sad. And then it's kind of exciting as well. So I'm going to turn my camera down and we're going to go over a few little things before we start creating something really pretty, okay? So I'm going to turn the camera down. Uh-oh, I moved my page. Hold on a minute. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. There. Ha-ha. Okay. Gosh. Again, so much is going on, so much to talk about. I want to first talk about it's a new year and it's a good time to start something new, right? Well, I think it is. So, good morning, Linda. Happy New Year to you as well. Okay, so with the new year, I have started a club, as they say. I'm going to hold this up. I don't know how much you can read, but if you got my little newsletter, this is the same thing. It's kind of the details. This is called a Stamp-A-Stack Club. And the thing is, hold on, let me find the other sheet to this. Oh dear. Wonder where I put it. Poor little Max got stuck in the house because he has begun to start barking at all of the golfers that go by. Okay, I don't have it. I hope I can remember most of it. Anyway, my club, you basically, if you sign up for it for 6 months, you will get $25 worth of free product of your choice. Now, they have to be 6 consecutive months that you participate, but it's $30 a month with no shipping. Now, if I ship it to you, it'll be whatever the shipping is, but I estimated it at $9 probably. Now, with each month, good morning, Susan, you will get materials to make 12 cards, 4 designs, 3 of each. You'll get all of your card stock cut, die cut, embossed, whatever I can do. I cannot stamp for you. You will also receive at least $20 of merchandise, a PDF tutorial, and now this is the kicker for January. The deadline is the 5th of each month. So you need to decide quickly, okay? because this is the second. So by the 5th of each month, on the 6th, I will order. You will have the opportunity to add on the stamps, the dies, and or the cuts, and or the paper, whatever you need to add on if you want. I will do all of this by email and PayPal. Now, you don't have to have a PayPal account to pay on PayPal. I know that's kind of confusing, but honestly, it's real easy. And I did a little math, and if you figure 12 cards for $39, I don't know how clear y'all can see this. It's not clear on my end, but I hope you can see it better. It comes to like $3.25 a card, but after you factor in, you're going to get $20 worth of other merchandise. It figures out to be $1.58 a card. Now, where can you get, other than the Dollar General, a card for $1.58? You can't. And these cards are not dollar cards, if you know what I mean. So think about it, sign up. You can cancel anytime. However, if you don't stick with it for 6 consecutive months, you will not get the $25 of free merchandise of your choice. So hurry up, make a decision. Okay, I'm going on to the next one. My in-person classes for January is this Saturday, the 7th, from 1 to 4-ish. Sometimes we get done earlier. You never know. And also January the 21st, 1 to 4-ish. We make 4 different projects. All of your supplies are included. Now, this is new. I want you to bring your own paper cutter, because I'm going to be teaching you how to actually cut and make these projects instead of me doing everything for you. I know, you're going to have to not be lazy, but hey, it's okay. Also, this is new. Bring your favorite adhesive. And if you don't have any, I will have some here for you to purchase. There'll be a door prize, there'll be refreshments, and this is all for $20 or free with a minimum purchase. Space is limited. Okay, now these are some things that are coming to an end. On January the 4th, every single one of these things that I'm about to show you will be going away. So if you want them, you need to act now. So the Fitting Florets collection. Now, the stamps and the dies, I'm almost 100% sure they carry over. But the paper does not, and the adhesive back swirls will not carry over. So that is something that the paper is beautiful, I got to tell you. And of course, the dies will cut out some of the figures. So that's always fun. I love that when that happens. So this is going away January the 4th, okay? Oh, here's what the whole suite looks like. You got the stamp set, the dies. Now they're going to carry over, okay? But these swirls will not. This framed and festive, I don't know if that's going to carry over or not. I would guess not, because it's Christmassy, but I don't know. And then the designer series paper, like I say, it's beautiful. And this is the framed florets again, just a bigger look at the paper. But I got to tell you, my printer is got to starting to put these lines in there, and it messes up all of my pictures. Okay, the mini catalog, crafters, it's going away. January the 4th, it's gone. Now, there are some carryover items. I have sent out those lists, previous emails. If you need them, contact me. I will be happy to send them to you. And again, the last chance products are going away January the 4th. Important. Check it out. Big savings. Okay. Now, starting, whew, goodness. Okay, I just can't decide which one to go to next. Next is, why don't you join my team? Starting January the 5th, not now, not tomorrow, not the next day, but January the 5th. You can join. This has been the best deal that I've seen since I've been a part of Stampin' Up, and I'm not kidding. So you can choose a mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine in this beautiful brand new boho blue color. You can choose that, plus, check this out, $175 worth of product, and you only pay $129. Now, if you don't want your mini machine in blue, you want it in white, you can have it in white. Same deal, $175 of product, plus the white machine for $129. Now me, I'd pick the blue, but I've got 2 of these in white, and I just don't need a blue one. I wished I did, but I don't. Or if you've already got a machine and you don't need a mini, that's okay. You don't have to have it. You can still pick $175 worth of product of your choice, and you only pay $99. $99. That's the best deal I have seen, and I'm not kidding. There's no pressure ever to do anything you don't want to do. Absolutely nobody's going to bug you. And if you just want a discount, that is just perfectly fine. You will get at least a 20% discount on everything that you purchase for at least 3 months and probably 6 months. So, awesome deal. It's something that you just don't need to pass up. Okay, that's the joining thing. Okay, the last thing is I have a new paper share out of our new mini catalog that's coming up. Now, I've sent this out again, like I said, in my previous videos or emails, I'm sorry. But it's basically, you get, well, I just don't know if you can tell, but you're going to get all of this paper, which is 89 sheets of 6x6 for $27 plus $8 mailing. If you want to double it, you will get some 6x12 sheets as well. I won't cut the 12x12 papers down. That's $54 plus $8. Now, plus you're going to get a bonus of all of the designer series papers out of Celebration. So that's a good deal. That way you get to see, you get a sample of all the papers to see if you like them, and start using and playing with them. So there you go. That's all of my business, I guess you could say. Now, this is how you find me. This is Lazy Daisy Stampers with an S stampinup.net. Now, if you need to make a purchase, please use this host code if your orders are under 150. And again, my printer, but that is an NEE9PYJS. That's my host code for January. Please use that, and if you have a $50 order or more, you will get an extra gift from me, plus you will get a celebration item from Stampin' Up! For free. In case you don't know, you should have already received your catalog from me. If you have not and you need one, let me know. And then here is the celebration catalog. Now everything in here is free. So starting January the 5th, January 5, with every $50 increment order, you're going to get a free item out of this. That's it. It's free. I mean, is there anything better than free crafting supplies? I think not. Okay. My jaws are sore from talking. I don't normally talk this much, but that's part of my New Year's resolution is make sure that you guys are aware of all of the deals and specials and stuff like that that's going on in the Stampin' Up! World, okay? So let's go on to our first card. How about that? Let's just get busy. So the store that I sell my cards at, she says, we need more sympathy cards. So I thought, well, okay, I'm going to make some sympathy cards. So I have made this one. You can see this little heart is just full of Winka Stella. Woohoo! Beautiful. And this is some designer series paper that's free out of the celebration catalog. It is a big, no, wait a minute. I think this is, no, it is. Let me look. Hold on, I don't want to lie to you. Just a second. Does anybody know for sure if this is celebration paper? I think yes, it is. It is. This paper, which is a huge, let me see if I can show you a full pack. Yeah, here's a full pack that is not been opened. It is called Dandy Designs. There are 48 sheets of 12 by 12 paper in here, and they're really cool. It's pretty paper, so you will love all of this paper. Honestly, you will. So I'm using paper out of this, and this, like I say, is free with a $100 order. I know, Linda, it really is pretty paper. I hope you've gotten some of yours already. But this is some paper out of it. And the stamp set that I got sorry from is from the Olive Branch, which I'm going to use on the next card. And I used the hearts. I used the punch that comes with the Country Bouquet bundle. And then I've used this little heart to decorate other, like my envelope. And the inside looks like that. So this is a very simple card, but it's got this little bling added to it. Little, what is this? Twine. you know, sometimes words are hard. It's kind of sad. But anyway, let me, I want to show you the punch. This is the punch that comes with this. It's a bundle. You get the punch and the stamp set. The glare is horrible. Maybe if I turn it over, you can just see it a little better. So I just punched this out of little strips of paper. I just put it in because all I wanted was the heart, you know. So you just punch and get the heart. Then I ran the all of these hearts through the, well, the first time I did it, I ran it through the Hive embossing folder. And then the second time I did it, I ran it through the Raindrops embossing folder, which I don't know if you can really see that much, but you know, it just got a whole page full of raindrops. So that's what I used on these hearts, is the raindrops. And then of course I took my Wink of Stella and I just covered this heart with Wink of Stella. So we've got one little heart that's gonna really shine, and the white and the white. Okay, so this is our card base. This is Old Olive, which, oh my gosh, I love this color. Of course, you know it's green. If you know me, you know I love green. Matter of fact, both my cards today are green. Go figure. Anyway, this is our standard 8.5 by, what is that, 5? Yeah, 5.5 this way, 8.5 this way, scored in half. And you will get 2 card bases out of 1 sheet of 8.5 by 11 paper. And then my first layer, if you know anything about first layers, this measures 1/4 inch smaller than this. So this is going to measure 4 inches by 5 1/4. And look, I saved paper. I punched this whole thing out of the center of this to get my 2 white hearts. That's a way you can save paper. Then this is my second layer, and you know the second layer is 1/4 inch smaller than the first layer, so this measures 3 1/4, no, 3 3/4, I beg your pardon, 3 3/4 by 5. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and glue these all down, okay? Another New Year's resolution, I'm going to try to use less liquid glue and get this oozing under control, because it drives me nuts when it oozes out. I don't know about y'all. See how pretty this paper is? Look at that. I love that. That's beautiful. Gorgeous. Hate to cover up. Okay. Oh, Max is crying. He wants in his mama's lap. I can't hold you right now, honey. You go play. You go play. Oh, I need a scrap piece of paper. Do I not have one in my... I guess I didn't. Okay, well that's easy. I've got scraps galore. So that'll work. And let me see if it's the right size. It's a little bit bigger. I'm not going to use sorry. I'm going to use something else. Oh, there's that stamp. I'm going to use sending hugs, I think. I think that's what I'll use. Now, I re-inked my Old Olive pad. Well, good morning, Colleen. How are you? Happy New Year to you, my dear. Oh, Max is crying. He's just the biggest baby. All right, I'm going to see if that's going to fit. Straight down, and I hold for just a few seconds. Don't wiggle. Don't wobble or wiggle. Straight down, straight up. That's pretty stinking good, y'all. Now, I got my new punch in, and I forget what it's called, and I haven't labeled this yet. Oh, dude, what's this one called? Somebody tell me. Can you tell what this one is? Anyway, it's out of the new catalog. So I'm just going to stick that in there and put a little fancy end on this end. Then I'm going to figure out just how long I want this. Okay, so I'm going to cut that down. I guess Jack was tired of watching Max, and so he sent him out here to me. Max is clawing at my arm, so if it moves, it's Max. Okay, so I'm going to cut this at about 3 1/4. Oh my goodness, you're so pitiful, honey. You sound like you're in pain. Yes, you do. And this card is flat except for, I think, one heart, okay? All right, I'm going to put that right about there. This is easy to line up because of this paper. You can follow the line across real easy. All right, so I'm going to lay that like that, like that, like that, and like that. I think that's okay. Does that look all right? I think so. I'm going for it. Okay. My New Year's Eve was so exciting. Not really. I was in bed by 8:30. Don't tell anybody, okay? That's almost disgraceful. I'm going to pop up my white one. And I don't know if y'all can see the little raindrops on here. Kind of hard to see. Anyway. Oh, cute card. Oh, thank you. I think you meant cute, Susan. All right, there is that. Now let's see, what are we going to do on the inside? We're going to take a piece of white cardstock that is the same measurement as our first layer, which is 4 by 5 1/4. I'm going to stamp this. Now, this stamp comes with 2 hearts, but I'm just using the big one. So I'm just stamping. And there we go. I'm going to stamp right there. And like that. And that gives you, it's called second generation stamping, but it gives you just a lighter image. And then I'm going to find my stamp that says, "May your heart begin to heal." Max, can you hear that poor puppy? God bless his heart. Okay, right like that. Now this one you got to be sure and not wiggle, because when I inked it, oops. What I was going to say is when I inked it up, I saw that it's got ink all around that, so you sure don't want to wiggle that, okay? I'm going to have to stamp this over. I moved it. It's nice that our paper has two sides. Yes, that's wonderful. All right, let's try this again. One there, one there. All right, I think Max did that. All right, be careful. Gentle. Straight down. Hold. Max, stop it. Whew. There we go. Ay, ay, ay. That was Old Olive, by the way, if I did not say that earlier. Max, God bless your little picking heart, honey. He's clawing at me. I don't even know how I can ever get anything straight. What do you want? Okay, that's our first card. That's very simple, very pretty. What a lovely scent. Oh, I got to do my little bow. So this is just white twine. You know, we could color this. And I like to make a double bow. And this is way more twine than I need. I kind of got carried away. Max is making me nervous with his whining. He had an upset tummy the other day, and I was just a little bit worried about him. Poor baby. Ugh. Okay, there's my bow. I'm going to cut off these tails because I had an abundance of it. And a glue dot. He is such a baby. I think I've ruined him already. He likes to sit in my lap and let me rub his belly. Okay, so I'm going to put that like that with my glue dot. And there you have it. Okay, simple little card. Sending hugs. May your heart begin to heal. Okay, there we go. Card number 1 is done. Not too bad. Okay, now I did fail to mention, and let's see. Oh, I'm missing some comments here because I was busy, I guess. Thank you, Corrine, and welcome, honey. Thank you for sharing. By the way, whenever you make a comment, your name will go on my Wheel of Fortune, okay? And next week, somebody's going to win these 2 cards that I'm making today. I went ahead and did not send out, gosh, when was it? Back in November. Because it was a Christmas card, and by the time New Year's is here, well, hey, we're done. So I didn't send those out or spin to see who was going to win. But make a comment, your name gets put on my wheel, share my video, and your name gets put on there twice. So, Corrine, thank you for sharing. My Lord, Max, what do you want to say hello? Come here. Come here. Oh, okay. Y'all, just take a look at this baby. Hold on, I'm going to move my screen back over. Okay, now Max, say hello to everybody. Can you say hello? Say hi. Hi. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. I'm Max, and I'm a brat. And he is. He's a brat. He's looking outside. He's been barking at every golfer that comes by. So you behave, okay? I'm going to put the camera back down and get busy. And I'll be done in a minute. Go play. Oh, goodness. I know y'all wanted to see my baby. All right. back to business. Here we go. Here's our second card. And of course, I've used the scalloped dies from Color and Contour. I used this one, which is next to the largest. Max, go away. That's all I used out of this. And oh my gosh, I love these so much. I hope this does not retire. I will be very bummed. And by the way, the sending hugs I got out of Eden's Garden right there. But I mean, use what you've got, okay? This doesn't even have to be a sympathy card. You can put any kind of sentiment on there that you wish. It doesn't have to be sympathy. It can be birthday or whatever. Oops. Yay. All right, this card, it's kind of a fancy fold, okay? So, and then this is that same paper, except I've used this side. And I was wondering if y'all wanted me to use this side. So it would look something like this. Something like this. Like that. I don't know. What do y'all think? Which one do you... This one is, it's more light and subtle. This one... Now, to me, this green is not matching because it should, but I re-inked my old olive. Or this could be Mossy Meadow, because I stamped some in Mossy Meadow. And then just I fussy cut around these. Yeah, hold on, I'm missing my comments. Let me move my screen back over. Yes, he wants his belly rubbed, that's for sure. Light and subtle, according to Linda. That's what we need to do. Okay. I can dig it. I like the light and subtle. Plus, it matches that green. Mo better. So all of this is basically, and when I use white, I always use the thick cardstock. I just think it has a more, it feels better in my hand when I'm... He knocked over the trash can that had my big cutting and embossing machine on it. Yeah, you get it. Oh, Lord, this dog. Well, I actually did not fussy cut it. I put it on my brother scan and cut machine. I cheated. But for those that don't have, you know, you can fussy cut. Okay, I just want to make sure that these are lined up the right way. So, and they are. So I'm going to glue these down. Okay, I'm sorry. Standard, this is your standard card base. Just like this is standard. But all I did was just fold that top back on itself. Do you see how I did that? Yeah, okay. Now, these are easy to do. And they look so nice. It just kind of gives a little something different, you know, than a regular card. All right, just want to make sure. Yep, that's all right. They're lined up. Stop it. Stop it. Now he's barking at the machine he knocked over. I did cheat. Max, I swear, I know now why Daddy brought you out here. You're being a pain in the rear. Now leave that alone. Okay. Whew. So I cut 2 of these, okay? Now I'm going to stamp in my old olive again. The Sending Hugs. And I'm going to try to do a little better job of putting my olive branch on it, because you can see on this one it covers up sending a little bit. Okay, that's good. Now I've put this on dimensionals just because, why not? No, he's not happy. He wants to be held. He's probably ready for his nap. Okay, so now I might just put this little puppy this way, because if I, well, wait a minute. I can do that. That'll work. Oh, look, that works. Yay. All right. So I want to place this on here, which is, I want to center it pretty much as best I can. Just eyeball it. It's not rocket science. I'm going to hold my finger like right there, because I don't want to glue the whole thing, okay? That would not be a good thing. So there we go. Real easy peasy. Just get it as straight on there as you can. Hold it for a few seconds. Give it a chance to grab a hold of it. You know, Susan, I like this stamp set too, and I've had it for a while and haven't used it. And I thought, well, that's not right. Okay, did I put anything? Oh, I did. May your heart begin to heal. I did the same thing. All right, let me find that. Inky fingers. Okay. Beautiful. Except I do have ink on my fingers. And I don't want to get it on this white paper. Okay. So what I do, and you may have a better way to do this, is I just raise up my card, put these two together, line them up, and then close my card. Hold it for a few seconds. Open it up. Look, I told you I was going to get ink. Ugh. I'm going to have to put an embellishment there, I guess. There we go. And then, bam, it lines up beautifully. Okay, let's go find an embellishment since I've got ink on it. Where did I see? I thought I had some. Oh, you know what? We could use these swirls that are going to go away with the floral thingy. I've got tons of embellishments. I need to embellish more. I don't have any olive green. That's what I was kind of looking for, was some olive. Oh, there's something. That's olive green. Oh, and those are the flat adhesive back pearls. I haven't used those. Okay. Oh, yeah. Decisions, y'all. I don't know. This green is not matching. I'm pretty sure that's Mossy Meadow. I think I messed up and stamped the wrong color. All right. What about these flat pearls? What do y'all think? Let's see. Okay, that's big enough. Okay, that works. Oops, come back. Always an odd number, right? Okay, well, there you go. Okay, I think, nope, I got to do my bow again. Got a bow at the top. Let me see if I cannot maybe use quite so much. Got a little carried away with myself, didn't I? I must be getting a little better with bows. I don't seem to hate doing them quite as much as I used to. But, you know, if it's not a bunny ear bow, I'm pretty much in trouble. There we go. I don't even know, was I in frame to tie that bow? Oh, goodness gracious, I wasn't paying attention. Goodness. Well, okay. I hope that I've inspired you, crafters, to, you know, use what you've got. If it's, you don't have to make the same sentiments as I do. You don't have to use the same stamp sets, but hey, if it gets you going in the right direction, then I have accomplished my goal. And that is to get your creative juices flowing. Use what you've got. If you don't have it and you want it, I hope that you buy it from me. What else? I don't know. That's probably enough. So, thanks for bearing with me today. Because like I say, man, it's been a long time. It's funny how much you forget. Okay, so there's our completed card with our little bling on it. And it opens up. So, there's our 2 projects today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that you come back next week, because I should be here, same time, same station, 10 o'clock, Darla's Cards. Tell your friends about it. Share my video. Oh, please. And then tomorrow, this video will be up on YouTube. I think that's all. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate your time. Now y'all go create something special, okay? Thank you. Bye-bye.